Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
Happy New Year!
Woohoo, 2024.
We made it.
We made it.
I like the positive swing you had on that one.
I was going to go down and then I went up.
Yeah.
We made it.
That is a choice. So that's very good.
Yeah, we did though. I'm convincing myself on air.
I think collectively everyone was happy to see 2023 go.
Yes, but I am in my Christmas depression right now, which I've talked about. I'm very sad it's over. Again, it all went too fast.
Did you do any of the tips that we had talked about in like the gearing up for holidays stuff? Like, were you exhausted on Christmas morning?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was not exhausted on Christmas. I was exhausted yesterday. So that's when it all hit me. But not on Christmas morning. And I was so happy. But you know, what I also didn't do on Christmas Eve, I didn't drink wine.
Oh, yeah.
Which for me, I usually drink a ton of wine and then stay up till 3:00 wrapping the last minute presents.
Yeah.
And then get up at 6:00. And I didn't do that. And I enjoyed it a lot.
But did you have fun at Christmas Eve?
Oh, yes. I made up for Christmas Eve on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I have fun on Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Without
yes.
drinking.
Yes, I did. But
it can be done.
It can be done. But you can also make up for it the next day.
I didn't realize that.
I mean, I wasn't bad. I was like, I'm going to drink wine today because I feel good.
Yeah. So let me feel bad.
But I am. I'm like, oh, wah. It's over. It was all a blur.
It was all a dream.
I know. It's sort of, I was telling somebody yesterday, it's like your wedding day. Like everyone says, stop and take a second because it's going to go by so quickly and then it's over. It's over. Luckily for Christmas, we get to do it again next year. But it is.
Well, you might get to get married again. You never know. I hear he passed out on Christmas Eve.
He did.
Didn't help you out at all.
He did not. He did. He drank a lot on Christmas Eve, went to put the kids to bed, and also went to bed.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I was tired.
You were?
I was tired, but I think I didn't do all of the food, lifestyle, health tips that we put out. So I was like groggy from junk food.
Junk food, yeah.
Because I didn't drink, but I'm like poisoning myself in that way.
Great.
I was. I'm not doing that right now.
No.
But it like you can feel that. You just feel like I couldn't open my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And they felt very heavy and sunken in and dark. And I haven't had dark eyes ever in my life. Like, I don't get those dark circles.
Yeah.
Unless I'm extremely tired or sick. And I couldn't. I really was at my pinnacle of unhealthy.
Right. Was it my monkey bread?
It could feel it. Yeah. And my monkey bread donuts.
I know. I showed up on Christmas morning with monkey bread and Victoria showed up with monkey bread donuts.
It was, for us, it was Christmas Eve, Christmas, the day after Christmas, second Christmas, and then a surprise 70th birthday. I almost didn't say it because I thought it was a surprise.
It's over. You can say it.
Yeah. A surprise party and with visitors that stayed for the week and then a brunch after the party. It was a nonstop junk food craze.
Yes, all while we never took a day off from teaching.
We never stopped
except
working.
Christmas morning.
Yeah.
So it was junk food on top of being tired, on top of visitors, on top of we never got a day off.
Yeah. I don't feel we did not rest or relax or recover.
Yeah.
Like we didn't get that Harry Potter day.
No, we did not.
And I don't know if we ever will again. And
No,
I'm very sad.
Yeah, we will. I'll make it happen.
Well, you didn't make it happen this year. So you know what? We're moving on.
Well, we'll get a day off maybe in March and then we'll do it. We'll do it like a random day in March.
Okay. I approve.
Okay, good.
That was our Christmas recap, our holiday recap. Our New Year's Eve I was in bed by 10:30.
I was in bed by 11:30, but then woke up at midnight when I heard all the fireworks and then I watched the countdown.
Oh my gosh. No, I was out cold.
You were with me.
No, I left.
Oh,
we were
you
playing
did leave.
games with our family and I said, okay, I'm done, bye.
Yeah, she left.
And
We
I
continued.
left at 10:30 and you did continue. And then I was in bed.
Because you worked all
because I had clients the next day.
The next
Yeah,
day.
we did not get a break.
No.
However, we're very happy to be here. We're very excited to be talking about this today because today is a very good topic for number one, January, getting into the new year. Whether you're a fitness pro or fitness is your goal for this year and you're just getting into it and you're a beginner, fitness tracking is a thing.
It is.
And we are going to talk about the best ways to do it and the not so best ways to do it. I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
This is your first one in 2024.
I know. And I did it like it's in my voice box now. Like, hey guys, I'm Carly. Like I can do it. If somebody came up to me on the street, it would sound the same.
So the best all-around watch, and this was shocking to me, but the best all-around watch for fitness, for counting steps, for having like an actual watch face, just to have a watch on your hand, is the Fitbit Charge 6. It can check your skin's temperature.
Stop it.
And your 24/7 heart rate reading and take ECGs and track your activities and sleep schedule it's a Google app. Google Fied is what it says app.
I would have loved that when I was pregnant with Melody because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I went through fertility with Melody. And when you leave fertility, they wanted to monitor me and they knew that I worked out a lot. So I had to they wanted to track my heart rate.
Yeah.
And if it got up to a certain, number, I had to like take it down.
It beeped.
Yeah.
Right?
But it was a full-on vest strap on to my chest. This would have been so much better and easier because if it checks your heart rate like that, I bet it would like beep and then I could just take it down. I had to wear a full-on body armor.
I forgot. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mind you, she was also very pregnant. So there was a lot going on.
And I had a lot of hair. So there was just a lot.
So yeah, the Fitbit Charge 6 is the best all around for everything that you're looking for. And it's not going to break the bank, which is another piece as to why it's the best all around and not like an Apple product.
I wonder if it's just because it's not Apple, like they're more inexpensive.
Well, we're going to get into other brands that are very expensive.
Yeah, I'll wait.
That aren't Apple.
I'll wait.
Yeah, wait your turn. So for like $130, you're going to get this Fitbit and love your life. Oh, wait. My favorite feature of this, the battery lasts one full week.
Shut up.
You don't have to charge it every day.
Stop.
It lasts a full week. Yes, that is the only watch that does that.
That's insane.
One full week of battery life.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Runner-up watch, best all around, is a Garmin VivoMove Trend. That's what it's called. So I like the look of it because it looks like an actual watch. If you're a watch wearer, I'm not.
No.
I wear it to work out and to walk and track like my miles. But I don't, they're the only features I use on my watch. I don't let messages come in. I don't take phone calls on it.
Neither do I.
There's no other point other than my affirmation apps that come out on the watch, which we'll talk about as well. So this one, if you're like somebody who wears a watch out, like on a Saturday.
As a piece of jewelry.
Yes.
Or, to actually know the time.
To actually know the time. It looks like a nice watch with a rubber band, but it's a metal watch head, and it looks beautiful. It's wireless charging, which is a good thing.
Okay.
So that you can charge it with anything. Like you can charge it anywhere with a station. You know how most other companies change every time they come out with a new
product,
a new product or a new level to the product. You have to change the charger.
Yeah.
This one doesn't do that. It's wireless.
Oh,
so
that's
it
pretty
doesn't
cool.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, it does all of the regular tracking things that you would want it for fitness features. Obviously, the GPS is amazing.
Well, that's what I think of when you say Garmin. I'm like, MapQuest on the top of my car. I think Garmin was after the TomTom. TomTom was after good old-fashioned map. So
wow.
That's what I think of.
That is amazing. It's about $270.
Okay.
On all platforms.
As the runner-up, $270.
As the runner-up.
Okay.
Yep. And it does the heart rate monitoring and the sleep tracking and I do like it does incident detection.
What does that mean?
I think if you have an accident.
Oh, if you fall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It does contactless payment as well. So you just hit your watch to I think the square or whatever.
I'm not there yet in my like 2024 type of living.
Oh my
like
God, no.
the tapping. Like I just figured out my credit card or my debit card can tap, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's too space age for me.
I agree. I totally agree. Remember when it stopped from swiping to inserting, the card?
Yeah, I'm still there,
Very weird.
and that's a lot. So I don't know if I'm into like tapping my watch.
I don't know why you guys listen to us. Okay. Best watch if you have an iPhone. An Apple Watch Series 9. So the title for that is Best Watch if you have an iPhone. And it really is amazing. If you have all the Apple products, you need to get the watch if you care about fitness tracking or sleep tracking or even your heart rate monitoring. So the Series 9 is the one that I think is the most recent one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
But it does everything. It has new watch faces. They redesigned the whole app for, the watch app on the phone that you get.
Yes.
Like when you get the phone.
Yes.
All of that is a little bit upgraded. And then they really switched up their health-related features, which is the heart rate and the sleep tracking. It's a little bit more accurate.
So Andrew sleeps with it because he likes to track his sleep.
Oh my God, I can't.
I can't either because I'm like, take it off. I want it away from me. Charge it. But he'll wake up in the morning and say, let's see how much sleep I got. And he's like, I got 4.5 good hours and then 2 hours that was restless. I'm like, why do you want to know that? I was there. Like you were there. Didn't you feel it?
But no, don't you ever wake up and go, I guess I didn't sleep well.
And then you have proof that you didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so really quickly, side note, but also right on par. I listened to a podcast.
Shocking.
Melly R.
Oh, yes, Melly R.
She was doing a recap of all of her favorite interviews of things that she learned over 2023. And one of the, I forget what doctor it was talking about the importance of having water in the morning and waiting 45 minutes to eat or drink coffee.
No.
Listen. Why do you do this? You might ask.
Why? It's stupid.
I was swallowing my coffee, sorry.
Okay.
Is because there is a chemical that while we sleep builds up. And right now it's the actual name of it is escaping me, but it's the groggy chemical is what they were calling it. And it's that feeling when you wake up and you're just like out of it and you're not like fully there when you get out of bed. We always strive to not feel like that when we get out of bed, but I think 99% of the time that's how we feel. So if you wake up and you go right to coffee or you go right to make food, that buildup of that chemical doesn't get released.
Oh.
And so it stays in this pocket because your body goes to drinking, digesting instead of letting that work itself out.
Clearing it out, basically.
So what happens is if that doesn't clear itself out because you've now eaten or drank coffee, you want another cup of coffee at 1. And then you want another cup of coffee at 4.
Yes, you're describing me.
Yes. So it's this groggy chemical that you have to let fully disperse. And then you'll have another cup of coffee at 2, but it's not because you feel like you need it because you can't get through the day.
Right, it's because you're addicted.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's a different chemical problem. Okay.
That's
so
very
that
interesting.
Fun. Yeah, it's true. It's accurate. And you're doing life wrong. So the next watch.
I like how she just throws those Easter eggs in there. Is that mean what I think it means?
I would like to throw eggs at you.
Easter eggs, like when you're dropping a little hint or a bomb or I don't know. I think it's a Taylor Swift reference, honestly, and I'm not cool enough. So.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. We'll fact check the Easter eggs.
Sherry, let us know. Okay. If you want a watch for the best budget tracker, because it's only $100.
Oh.
Only $100. It's another Fitbit. It's the Fitbit Inspire 3. And it's a simple health tracker. It'll do steps, sleep, let you know when someone's calling you. You think it's a knockoff because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
Type of thing when you're like searching on the internet. But
I think
it's only $100.
People get discouraged, or not discouraged, but they'll go away from something that's like, that's only $100. It must be useless. It must be cheap or not work.
Or like a generic brand.
Yeah.
Like that. It's not.
I love generic.
It does. Love generic. It does all the basic. It's basically like the basic thing. Nothing sparkly, shiny, or really exciting.
I used to see a lot of kids at the dance studio with Fitbits.
Yeah.
As their first watch. I mean, now everybody's getting Apple Watches and they're like 10. But I used to see a lot of Fitbits. Not so much anymore, but.
That's nice. Okay. The next one. The best running watch for runners.
Oh, tell me.
Obviously, it's a Garmin.
I'm sorry. We are not sponsored by them and never will be after that.
It is a Garmin
Really?
Forerunner 255. That's what it's called. It scored an 8 out of 10.
Wow. Over the Apple.
This is just for running.
I know, but still.
Because it has a multi-band GPS support, let me tell you.
Okay.
And a barometric altimeter.
We're runners.
Cool. A compass. You wouldn't know how to use that anyway. It does have improved sleep tracking and Bluetooth compatibility and all that stuff. But it estimates about 30 hours of continuous use.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Not a week.
Not a week.
But
it's more than
yeah.
daily, whatever.
Yeah.
It does a daily greeting and it does weather info. It literally says, and other tidbits. So in terms of running, I think it's because of the accuracy of, how when you and Andrew run and you're wearing 2 watches,
yes,
your miles will be different.
Yes, they are.
This has like
more accuracy so that they probably would be more alike.
If you both had a Garmin.
Right.
However, these are about $350, $400.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Should have asked for that for Christmas. It's too late now. I mean.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't know how to use a compass, so it doesn't matter.
No.
We do know she knows never eat soggy waffles. However, can you imagine her running being like, never eat soggy waffles?
But I wouldn't know how to use it.
Am I a waffle?
Yeah, like I wouldn't know how to be like, oh, that's South is home. No, that's not for me.
She's like, I want to go soggy. I'm going never eat. I want to go soggy. Best for Android owners is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 and Watch 6 Classic. So they're 2 different watches. They're both Samsung Galaxy, but Watch 6 and Watch 6 Classic for Android phones, which is like its own world. I don't know.
Yes.
I do not know the Android other than it comes up green.
And it really messes up my text messages when one person has an Android in a text thread. But I digress.
Yes. So in addition to all the usual health features, it has auto workout detection. So you don't have to go into the watch and be like, I'm about to work out. This is the kind of workout I'm doing. It knows. Sometimes Apple Watches do that where it's like, it seems like you're running.
Right.
So this one just has it automatically, and then it'll just start tracking. It doesn't have to ask you to
start it.
It does it for you.
Every time I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to start my watch and the workout is over, it would have already started for me.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the big one is that the FDA has cleared its irregular heart rate notifications and blood pressure monitoring.
Ooh.
So,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Seems legit.
Our teacher, Justin, just started wearing a glucose monitor while he teaches because he's having like dips while he teaches and it just seems irregular for him. Our Pilates teacher, Christina, also does that, but it's more of like she's tracking.
Yeah.
So something like this, now I know that's glucose and not heart rate, but it does the same thing. Like it's going to be a little bit more accurate and, oh, wow, my heart does this. And then my oxygen levels go up to this.
Should we be doing that?
You're alive. You're fine.
Okay. Sounds like a lot for me.
Oh, the Watch 6 Classic is $430. The Watch 6 is $300.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but you know what? You wear your watch every day.
Yeah.
You use it every day. You track every single workout. If you're
That's
going
true.
for a run, like you have to kind of weigh out the usage. If you want to put dollar signs to like each minute or each whatever, it kind of pays itself, I think, pretty quickly.
Yeah. No, I guess you do have to do that because when you see a big chunk of change like that, you really do have to dissect like, well, I wear it every single day. How many minutes a day? Like it is paying for itself.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of other watches. There's a bunch of other brands. Those are just the top ones. And really, you find what you like and you base your, metrics off of what you have on your wrist and what you're doing and then go from there. That's that.
That's that. That was interesting that Apple was not the number one. I would just think, Apple owns the world.
It was. That's why it was on all of the talk show articles and stuff like that. And I think it was more of like, the new series is coming out. Let's push this one a little bit harder. So that's why I did a little bit more of a deep dive to find some more accurate.
There it is. First deep dive of 2024.
Ooh.
We are going to completely shift gears right now, like the gears of a watch. Get it?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about fitness tracking anxiety.
It's not completely switching gears.
No, it's just turning. I'm sorry. We're going to completely turn gears right now. We're going to turn the side and we're going to talk about fitness tracking and anxiety, which it gives you anxiety.
Yeah.
Which
it's very common.
I'm going to start this off by saying it starts very young, I feel like. And my daughter Melody asked for a smartwatch last year for her birthday. And I said, why? Why do you want a smartwatch? She said, I want to see how many steps I take a day.
Where does she get that from?
I don't know because I don't track that.
You don't talk about it.
No, I don't even track it. Like it's not a thing for me.
Well, your watch tracks it for you.
Well, I know, but like I'm not into like I need 10,000 steps a day. Like I don't care.
Right.
So I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to make it. I'm only at 8. I need to get to 9. She's never heard that before because all of her friends are talking about it and they're tracking how many did you get today? How many did you get today?
That's scary.
Isn't that crazy? And she was 8. So I think the anxiety over that kind of thing is starting earlier and earlier. But if you are an adult, I know I have fitness tracking anxiety. And Victoria specifically gave me this portion because she said, just talk about yourself. But I do. And I'll tell you at the end what one of my goals is for this year. But there is no denying that the watch can give you anxiety. How many times do you start a workout and you look down and everybody's starting their watches? Or you finish a workout and everyone's stopping it right away because they want to make sure they get every single second. I mean, we see it every day.
Well, you do the thing. I used to do this where you still move a little bit if you're not at a number you don't like on the watch. Like if it's on 59 and you would like to round it to 60, she shakes a little bit more or runs in place.
Oh, yep.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do that. You get very fixated on the numbers.
Yes. And that really is the number one anxiety-induced fear of wearing the watch. And one of our teachers, Jacqueline, stopped wearing the watch. Yep. And she said it made her feel really free. Like it's still the same workout. She still gave 150%. She just doesn't know the actual number.
Yeah.
And I might try that.
You should try that.
I might try that.
Because you do the thing. And a lot of other people do. I just am with Carly all the time. That if you forget to turn it on or you forget to wear it, she does, oh my gosh, we have to do it again. We have to start over. And it's a joke. It's a total joke for class and it's fun and everyone just like laughs. But there's a part of that where it's like, you get so upset.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what a waste.
What? No.
I know that. And I only have 5 jokes in my joke book and that's one of them. And I've been using them for 13 years. So there's that. But also it's like, seriously, what a waste. But it's not. You did it. No, it's done.
Your body doesn't even know you're wearing a watch.
I know. All right. So here are some of the ways to avoid watch wearing anxiety.
Okay.
So the number 1 is to set small, easy goals. So if you're new to working out and say you just got a watch for Christmas, don't have your goal be I must get 10,000 steps, which by the way is not realistic or science backed. 10,000 steps. That was something that the watch companies or fitness companies put out there and everybody ran to it. And it's actually not scientifically based that you need 10,000 steps a day.
Really?
No, it's not. But if you're new to working out and you're used to sitting in an office, you're not getting 10,000 steps on day 1 of your Apple Watch. So that's going to set you up for failure right away.
Right.
Because then you're going to be running up and down the hallways or running around your house. Like, take it down. Just take it down.
Or you'll just stop trying.
Exactly.
Because you won't make it. And there are prefixed settings on these watches.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be careful of what they already have set as your goals. And you have to go in and manually change your own goals.
Well, that's little side A. Side A?
Indent A?
Indent A. Indent A of this one is to ignore any default or automatic goal settings.
Yeah.
Because that's for the general public. That's not for you.
Right.
It's not for you. So that's manufactured for the watch company and not necessarily going to fit in your day.
Right.
And if it's telling you to stand up and walk, You may be able to, you may not be able to. So really, really set your goals smaller, especially if you're new to working out. Don't go for 10,000 steps right away. Get up to it. Sure. That's a great goal to get long term, but not day one.
Yeah.
Really just get outside and take a walk and start adding up. The second one is deprioritize streaks and challenges. So we're not a challenge based gym, fitness studio.
Yeah.
We don't do 30-day challenges. We don't do like turkey trot challenges. We don't do that. You challenge yourself individually. You challenge yourself every time you actually get up and get into a class.
I was going to say the challenge is showing up.
And that's pretty much our challenge. But if you are a challenge focused person, it's not really great for you to be wearing a watch to see what other people's are, because then it just turns into comparison.
Yeah.
Which is not great in the long run. If you are a very competitive person and you are in one of these challenges, say with a group of people on your watch, or you're just in a challenge at your own gym, you run the risk of getting run down, risking injury because you are not able to stop. I am a competitive person. Not so much that I need to win, but I like a good challenge.
With yourself.
With myself.
Not with other people.
Right, but what I'm saying is I won't take a break. I will run through injury. I will work out through any, illness I'm feeling.
Any watch addiction that she has?
That's the truth. So challenge isn't great for me on a watch. And if you are competitive or feel like you are unable to take a rest day because of that competitiveness, it's not great to be in an Apple Watch challenge. And I think sometimes when I would do that, I would be like, oh, just push through. And then you end up with, Achilles tendonitis.
Yeah.
Like I just did. I wasn't in a challenge, but I have a hard time stopping. And a lot of it has to do with, man, I got this amount of calories yesterday. I got to do the same today. Sometimes people let that watch dictate their daily life. And that is when it becomes a little bit scary or an addiction. And yes, I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
So when people post their calories from any gym that they go to, there's so many friends that go to different places. They don't work out together. And then they post their workout or what their watch metrics are. Same goes for if you're with friends or anyone in the same class that you're in and you post your watch. No one's going to have the same calories.
Mm-mm.
Everyone's body burns differently. Very, very differently. Carly and I are so different according to the watch, and it makes so much sense that when you see this stuff, you have to think about that. Oh, I didn't burn 400 calories in this 30-minute weight class. I'm not doing a good job.
Oh my gosh,
that's not
almost
true.
impossible, by the way, too.
Yes, very much so. But some bodies, it's more alarming for them to be in a workout. And if you're new, you're going to burn a lot more at the start. So if you've been working out for a long time and you're trying to compare to these watches, it is not a comparison you want to get into.
It is a joke. Like when I forget to wear my watch or if I forget to turn it on at the end of class, I'll just say, oh my gosh, I got what you got. Just tell me what you got. And that's what I got. It is 100% joke because every single person in the class is going to get a different number. And I'd love actually to see that. Anybody wearing a watch, I'd love to just be like, wow, you got this, and not one number is the same.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, that is an estimation.
Exactly.
All watches are estimations. That is not fact.
Yes. It goes off of how tight is your watch? Is it going to really pick up your heart rate better than if it's a little bit looser? That is one of the main factors. So there's your watch list, but don't buy one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The next one is refocus when injured, ill, or going through difficult times. Basically, don't push yourself when your body cannot be pushed. And that is due to an addiction to your watch. You can actually set your watch for a rest day and tell your watch to tell you that this day is rest day. So if you really? If you really need your watch to tell you what you do, because sometimes that's the kind of person you are, make it set that your watch tells you to be in recovery mode and take a break for a day because your watch told you. So you must do it. A little trick.
That's cool.
And the last one is review and reflect. I mean, really take a second. Are you addicted to your watch? Are you addicted to the numbers on your watch? Are you comparing? Are you getting anxiety if you forget your watch? Are you getting anxiety during a class or during a workout if the numbers aren't high enough? I mean,
Yeah.
all of these things matter. And if you're saying yes to a lot of them, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, that means you have fitness tracking anxiety and maybe it's time to take the watch off for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know that I can be like that. And one of my goals for 2024 is actually to work out less. And I wrote it down and I'm going because I do work out, not just at CFIT. I go for runs, more for my mental health because that's when I make up my songs for CFIT. So I'm working on CFIT.
That's not mental health.
I know.
No.
But a little bit, it's like, oh man, I worked out so hard yesterday. I need to work out so hard today. And it has become a little bit of an addiction and I don't need to work out so much. Take the watch off a couple days a week. And yeah, I said it here, so I guess I have to do it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's a hard one for me.
That's huge because that's something I text her and I'm like, why did you just work out? What are you doing? And you'll have some excuse or some reason. And sometimes it's valid. Not all the time. And not most of the time. But it has become a scary mental place of like having to keep up with yourself.
Right. It's all about me. As it should be. I mean, let's be honest. It's all about me. But it is more of like, I want to spend less time a day working out and having more life back. Because I'm spending a lot of hours a day working out or thinking about working out or putting my schedule together around working out, which you should do. Planning your workouts is absolutely what you should be doing. But there is a point when you go overboard. Yeah. And I have jumped the ship and I'm swimming back. So that's my goal. That's one of my goals.
And now you've said it out loud and we have a 6 months check-in. So we'll see how you feel. But the watch definitely plays a part in obsession of body composition and obsession of over working out, over doing it too much. That's what I mean by over.
I mean, I'm not lying that when I am working out, sometimes I will do 50 extra jumping jacks to make it so I got X amount of calories just because I liked a certain number. And that is when it becomes an obsession with your watch, because had I not been wearing the watch, who the heck knows?
Well, you would have just felt good. You got class done and you would have been happy and you would have gone on with your day.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
there
really
are
great.
Pros and cons to the watches. There are so many pros that is not fitness related to the watch.
Oh yeah. So that's what I said earlier. A deterrent of the watch is that it can give you notifications too many times. It disrupts your day, or it tells you you're not moving. You better start moving. Right. And that can be maybe a mental, headspace that feels like you're getting in trouble or you're not doing a good job.
Right.
However, first of all, silence those notifications. Second of all, there are apps like Calm, CALM, Calm.
Oh, I thought you were going to spell it like a different way.
No, it's just, it sounds like calm. So calm.com is the same thing.
I was waiting for you to spell it a different way. And I was like, that's how you spell it?
No, Calm. It's an app where meditation is the primary focus. However, they do a lot of other amazing somatic and breathing exercises. It's very mental.
Yeah.
And it's called Calm. I have it on my phone. I did it because I wanted to get better at meditating.
Uh-huh.
And you can track, just like fitness, how many days you're meditating. Like you want a long streak so that, it's all for the greater good. However, on the watch, it can pop up like you need a moment of breathing for yourself.
Yeah, my watch always tells me to breathe.
The watch has its own feature. Apple Watch, we're talking about, has its own feature to do that. Calm will pop up like a
notification.
The actual, I don't want to use the word guru, but that like Jay Shetty has his own piece of Calm.
Got it.
He'll pop up and be like, you should listen to this. It's 7 minutes. And then maybe I'll have the time to do that. But it reminds me to tune back in. And then another one is called the I Am app. I space AM.
I love when you spell things the way they're supposed to be spelled.
Because it doesn't sound, to me, they sound weird. So it's an affirmation app and you can do it for body positivity. You can gear the app to what you need help with. Some
Yeah.
of it's self-love. So you'll get affirmations that's just about like reinforcing your
Oh
self-love.
my gosh, I always see this pop up on your phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
on a timer. Mine is like you can do every 15 minutes, or you can do every hour, or you can do like mine starts at 6 a.m.
I'm
So
not a
like
stalker. Your phone is always going
it
off and I'm like, "Oh,
constant, and
what is that?"
a banner comes down with an
Yeah.
affirmation. And I have mine like all over the map of different things. Body positivity is one of them. But if you are an obsessive person right
Uh-huh.
now with your watch and your stuff, and you need a little bit more body positivity, self-love type of stuff, it's a great app. And then guess what? All I do is read it and move on.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't sit there. I don't say it 3 times and turn around and wink in the mirror. I
Wait,
just
wait, but can you? No, we're doing that. That's got to be a tip.
I just read it once, and that's enough to like sink in and move on until the next one pops
Yeah.
up.
No, I like that a lot and I've seen it on your phone.
It pops up
And
on my watch too.
yeah.
And it's really great when my watch is on water mode so that I don't hit it and it stops, but then that pops up and then that's stuck
And
right
that
there too. Yeah, it's fun. However, there are a lot of good things that can be notifications on your watch for mental and physical health, which is basically what we're talking about because they're connected.
Oh yeah.
And there is a very dangerous place that they can go, and there's a very happy place that they can go for yourself. So if you have an addictive personality, you just have to think about more purchases that you're making. So this might be
Mhm.
one of those things that this is your addiction.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. There's no other way to say it. It definitely is.
It's
It
an
is.
addiction.
Yeah, and it always has been. Since we first started, but not until maybe the past couple years I've been like trying to what's it called? Beat my own records.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in competition with anybody else. I am trying to up my level constantly, but in doing that, um it's taking a lot of my life away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I think that's true for a lot of people when anything when you try and up the level like too much. There's a happy medium and I got to find that happy medium.
Well, this is the year to do it.
Yeah.
I've already told you when this watch burns out and it's already
Yeah.
started, like the battery's not lasting a whole day. But now, mind you, we start so early that maybe it
Yeah.
does,
I mean,
but
yeah.
we're not making it to our night classes because the day has been since 4 a.m.
I have to recharge my watch around 3:00 or else
Yeah.
I won't make it to the night one because we get up at like 4:45.
So maybe it's not actually burning out. It's probably a mix of both.
This is a realization. Guys, this is real time.
Aha. It's a mix of both, but it's not charging the way it is, and if I don't make it to 3, I don't charge it. I'm like, oh, screw it.
And
I
then
don't
you
care.
won't wear it at night?
When it dies, I won't be wearing it. When I walk, I'm not buying another one.
Right.
I don't wear it at yoga anymore. Because it doesn't matter. It hasn't helped me.
Yeah. So
And
why
it also hasn't hurt. But
No.
it's not, what's the point at this point? Except I do like the notifications for like the meditation stuff.
Well,
But
Lewis just got a Gab watch, which is a kid's watch that can text and call the 4 people on the list, and that's it. It's really for emergencies. But he's been texting me a lot, and I've been getting it on my watch, and I don't want to miss that. So I will be wearing it, but I think that I will be turning it off for some of my workouts that
you could turn your phone on and you'll hear those notifications because your phone will be on.
no, I can't do that. That's not a
Okay.
goal for me in 2024.
Okay. Well, can't win them all. Can't win them all, but that's good. That's a great goal for you.
Yeah.
And
We'll see if I stick to it.
you will.
It's
'cause
hard.
It's hard, but you will. And you'll do it in increments. You can't just like take it off
Well,
altogether.
just like that first goal or the first little step I said, setting small goals. Like I'm not going to just decrease my activity by 90%. I will eventually lower and lower.
Yeah.
And to the things that I want to do or the things that I enjoy doing. I want to get back to like enjoying like my fitness and my tracking and stuff like that. And right now I'm not enjoying it. But those are small steps. You got to take small steps. If you just try and like knock everything out, you're going to fail. It's not going to stay.
It's interesting. You have a fitness tracker on your wrist, but you're ignoring your fitness.
Come again?
Do you know? Like when you get to that point, and I actually think there are way more people that are like you right now with the watch, that you're wearing something that is tracking the workouts that you're doing. It's doing its goal, it's doing its purpose, it's giving you metrics for your calorie burn and the mileage that you're doing and yada yada yada. But you're ignoring how your body feels.
Right.
You're ignoring the fitness part of the fitness tracker. If you are doing CFIT 610 and you're lifting weights for 30 minutes, you're not even listening to your body to be like, how did I feel? Were presses harder today? Are my legs sore?
Right.
Did I get to do more in each 40 seconds, or am I tired? You're not paying attention to that. You're
No.
looking at your watch for the numbers.
Right.
So there's a big piece of injury in terms of your brain and your body that you could be doing to yourself because you're not actually aware of yourself.
I know.
Do you look down at your watch during class?
Never.
You never do
Not
that?
until it's over. Because
Okay.
to me, I like to go, oh man, I did that class yesterday and I got this at the end.
Okay.
Like I won't push any harder. The class that I give is the class that I give. Like
Yeah.
I can't, like that's just what I do. But I like to be like, why? I did the same class yesterday. Why? But it doesn't matter. Did I enjoy doing the workout? Then it was effective. Boom. 13 years in the biz. Just figured it out.
Wow. I say this to her every day.
Every day.
When she goes, oh my God, this is all I got. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
She at first goes, okay.
I'm like, oh my God. What are you doing? I mean, we have what she's saying. She's brilliant. She didn't come up with what she just said. I have been saying this to her for almost a year now. 1 whole year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I'm going to listen now because I want to go back to having fun in my life and not caring so much about the stuff that does not matter. And one of the things that does not matter, there's so many things that don't matter, but one of the things that don't matter is one of the things that don't matter, one of the things that doesn't matter.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Pick which one is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Pretend I said that.
Great.
Is the number on a watch during a workout. It doesn't. It is such a small thing in the big life picture. Just have fun when you work out. And that's why I love what we do, because it is so fun. So if you take away for me, not for everybody, for me, the negative part, which is looking down at my watch, then I'll have more fun again. And that's really the point.
Your real tip is to do that vision board
Yeah.
on the back of your phone. Screenshot either your notepad of typing your goals out or pictures that represent your goals and making it the background of your screen.
Ooh.
And that it's a subconscious. You're looking at it every day. You don't even know that you're looking at it when you're going into different apps on your phone because it's the background to your phone.
Yeah.
And by the end of the year, it's just more of a reinforcement every single day. Truly subconsciously, after like a week of seeing it, you're not going to notice that it's there, but you're going to see that your goals unfold with all the action you're going to take.
That's crazy. I never even thought to do that.
That is your real tip. And that could include having your watch. Maybe you have a picture of a watch because you would like to care a little bit more about your workouts.
Yes.
And you want to get a fitness tracker and you want to start paying attention to what your heart rate is doing because it's really about the heart rate. Or maybe you put that watch up there to be like, hey, take it off.
And now for your real extra tip of the week. It's called Watch Me.
James Brown is here, everyone.
What does watch me mean? I was saying watch me, by the way.
Do you want to spell it?
WATCH space ME. What does watch me mean? It's a two-parter. It means watch me take my watch off for a week. Take it off for a week. Try it. If you like it, continue it. If you don't, put it back on because maybe you need those calorie counts or those step counts to really motivate you because some people do need that and that's okay. But if you can, take it off. Take it off for a couple of days. Watch me take it off. But the other, whoa, wait.
I'm sorry.
Watch me take the watch off.
That's not what it's called.
The other part is watch me. Now track what you do with your watch. If the watch is what you need to motivate you, track yourself. Are you loving this class and that's why you're getting more calories?
Oh.
Like the joy in this class, you're having so much fun. Is that why your calories are higher? I hated this one. I was not into it.
That's Carly's class. It's definitely not mine.
Did I not push myself hard enough? Watch me.
Watch me watch my watch.
Now, that doesn't mean that you can compare a cardio class to a weightlifting class. You're going to get two different calories. But really what it means is to find the joy with or without the watch in your workouts. Watch me, freaking watch me.
It took a turn. I like it though. That's good. That's good. It's becoming your own metric for
Yeah.
your mental headspace with your physical workouts.
I'm going to give you this extra tip. Do you know how to know if you really got a good workout in? The way without a watch to know if you're having a really good workout is if you are unable to hold a conversation while you're working out. If you're unable to hold a conversation, it's a good workout. You did a good job. You don't need a watch to tell you that. There's no trick.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that was really informative. I'm very excited we have the chat.
Yeah, I feel like it got deeper than we intended to.
It always does.
When you're talking about the Apple Watch or the Garmin.
The Garmin, the Fitbit.
It ended up with addiction and reality.
There are so many different avenues you can go. So we hope you also enjoyed the New Year same craze of Fit to Be Real. And we want you to remember that you are always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.
For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life, your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. And then let us know what they say, because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.